Hi, Laura Parrish here, hashtag TNS Mastermind. I'd like to welcome everyone to hashtag TNS Marketing. It is Monday, April 1st, 2013, and this is not an April Fool's. This is really the beginning of something awesome here with hashtag TNS Marketing. So I want to do a video here. I don't know how long it's going to be. I'll try not to make it too long, but I really want to lay out some things for you guys so that when the system does come out, that everybody's not up in an uproar and trying to figure out what goes where and who does what and how it all works. So I'm going to do several videos over the next few days. I'm sure you'll probably get tired of the videos and tired of seeing me and hearing my voice, but I just really want to make sure everything is organized and set in place, that there's no like confusion or running amok or things like that, and that everybody just gets what they're expecting and can make lots of money. Okay, so welcome to hashtag TNS Marketing. The first thing I want to say is that there are two hashtag TNS marketing groups. There is just a general hashtag TNS marketing group for anyone who is using the system, regardless of what income stream they're using, okay, because there are 5 in the system. And then the other public group is hashtag TNS Marketing Empower Network, okay, and that's for anyone who is using the system who's in Empower Network. And this will be the group where you place all your blogs so that we can all, read, like, comment, and syndicate on your blogs for you, okay, to help drive traffic to your blogs, okay? So those are the two groups. Now, hashtag TNS Marketing is public. This is not just for my hashtag TNS team, okay? So this is a public system for anyone to use, okay? So I want to talk about that. I don't have everything in the right order, but I have cost right here. So I'll go ahead and mark that off because we're getting ready to talk about that, okay? The cost of the system, sometimes people log into these and it's because the way the lead capture page system, which is the system that I purchased back in October, it's the way they have it set up. Sometimes people look at it and they see $9.95 down at the bottom. But you need to understand that the system does not cost you $9.95, okay? The system is free. Free, I mean F-R-E-E. There is no catch. There is no loopholes. There is no nothing else. The system is free for everyone. My team, not my team. It's free for everyone to use, okay? So when you scroll and you see that $9.95 thing, that's because you have the option to charge for it. I'm not charging for it, okay? So the system is free. I want everyone to be aware of that. However, I do want everyone to be aware of this as well. In the back office of the system, on the left side, halfway down, you're going to see a button that says donate, okay? And I put that button in the system specifically because most people who have good experiences or great experiences or making a lot of money with the system will generally, have with good conscience donate back to the system because they're appreciative that they have a system that's been built for them that has brought them success. So, I'm not requiring that anyone pays anything. I'm not requiring that you donate anything from day one or day anything. All I would ask is that if you do like the system and then if it works really well for you and you have success with it, that you donate what you can to help with the monthly expenses, okay? That's all I ask. And as long as we have some people donating, the system will always be free, okay? So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. The next thing I want to talk about, because I think this is really important, and let me mark my little welcome off here. I want to talk about my Elite Facebook Mastery Training, okay? I think that's really important. I think everyone who's in this group, or even not in this group, but anyone who watches this video knows me by name, knows that I am one of the leaders for Empower Network, and has heard me on the Empower Hour call and several interviews, and everyone knows about my Elite Facebook Mastery Training, okay? So I want to touch base about that really quickly. Okay, just because you are a part or you choose to be a part of the hashtag TNS marketing system does not mean that you have eligibility to have access to my Elite Facebook Mastery Training. At this time, that training has not been monetized, which means you cannot buy it. You cannot receive it in any way. The only way that you can get my hashtag TNS Mastermind Elite Facebook Mastery Training is if you're directly below me for Empower Network or you're somewhere in my direct downline for Empower Network. Whether you're 2 levels down or 5 levels down or 10 levels down or whatever, you have to be actually somewhere in my power line of Empower Network to receive that training. And those people don't even get it just for joining. You have to be at the 15K level of Empower Network at this time to receive that training, okay? So I just want to make that crystal clear because I don't want people joining hashtag TNS Marketing thinking this is their foot put into getting that specific training, because it's not, okay? If at whatever point I decide to monetize that training, you guys will be the first to know. I will put it in the group and say, hey, the training's being monetized. If you would like to purchase it, do this, that, or the other, okay? So I really want to make it clear that that is not something that you're eligible for just because you use the marketing system, okay? So let me knock that off right there. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is where hashtag TNS marketing came from, okay? So basically, you guys know that I've been coined as the hashtag TNS mastermind, and TNS stands for Team No Sleep, so hashtag TNS Team No Sleep. And it has nothing to do with, you know, the fact that you're not allowed to sleep or whatever, or I never sleep to make money, okay? Really, I've always been this way. I've never slept for as long as I can remember, but except a few hours a night. And it just works out great for this business, because my team really coined me with that, because, you know, when they send me a message on Facebook needing help, and it doesn't matter if it's 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. or 2 p.m. or 4 p.m. or 10 a.m. or whatever the time is, I usually get back to them within 15 to 30 minutes. So they started saying, well, she must never sleep because she always responds so quickly. So that's just really where it came from. It has nothing to do with, oh, you can't sleep if you want to be a part of this team, okay? So it just was a little catchy thing that really caught on, and it just went crazy and exploded virally. So that's the story behind the hashtag TNS, okay? Team No Sleep. And of course, you know, when I decided to become an LLC and create the system, which I did back in October, so the system is a long time coming. You know, there was no other choice, in my mind at least, except to call it hashtag TNS marketing, which it does have an LLC on the end, but the system won't say LLC, it just says hashtag TNS marketing. So that's where it came from. It's just a spin-off of hashtag TNS Team No Sleep, okay? So the next thing I want to talk about is the Empower Network Conference coming up in Chicago, Chi-Town, okay? It's April 19th, 20th, and 21st. And the reason I want to talk about this is because, again, today is April 1st, and I have to order t-shirts by close of business today, all right, for them to be delivered to me here at home for me to be able to bring to Chicago with me, okay? So this is what I want to say. Anyone who is in my power line or directly below me on any level for Empower Network is in my private groups, okay, for my actual downline. Already knows about the shirts and has told me their sizes and everything that they need. However, I want to put this out there to you guys as a whole and for the public, okay? If you are an Empower Network, and if you are attending the Chicago conference on April 19th, 20th, and 21st, and if you are choosing to use the hashtag TNS marketing system, and you would like to represent and be a team member and a representative of hashtag TNS marketing and be a part of this team at the Empower Network conference, you need to let me know today, okay? What this means is I will purchase you a shirt, okay? I will pay for a shirt for you to wear at the conference. Now, some people say, one shirt, 3 days, that'll be nasty, right? No, you don't. I don't expect you to wear one shirt for 3 days, okay? The main day that the shirts need to be worn is on Saturday, okay? Because Saturday is the all-day conference, all right? Now you say, what else do I get for being a member of hashtag TNS Marketing at the Empower Network Conference? Well, you know, I don't know if you've ever been to a conference or really any big gathering before, but it kind of stinks just to kind of be walking around like, not alone because there's be thousands and thousands of people there, but kind of walking around not part of a team or anything. And, you know, if you're going to be part of this marketing system, which, you know, is going to be rolling out before the conference, you know, and you want to be part of the team, we've got a lot going on. Not only will you, you know, be given a shirt, which I will provide for you, but, you know, you can sit with the team. I'll be doing a dinner on Saturday night with everybody. There's a big gathering. There's going to be a team breakout on Saturday before the party. So it's just going to be a great weekend and something you really want to be a part of. And whether you're under me for Empower Network or not, it doesn't matter. You need to go to the event, period. Okay, you need to go to the event. The events are where it's at. So again, if you would like to be a representative of Team No Sleep at the Empower Network Conference and you're already going, you're already committed, which means you already either have a plane ticket, a train ticket, a bus ticket, or you're driving, or you've already gotten your hotel booked or whatever, you need to get with me today and let me know, hey, I'm going, I'm taking XYZ people with me, and I need this many t-shirts and this many sizes, and I'll need the names of the people that are going with you too. Otherwise, people will just be like, hey, I need 6 shirts, you know, and here I am spending, you know, $20 a shirt for 6 people, not knowing if they're really going, you know, to actual people who are going to be at the conference. So That's what I wanted to talk about for the Empower Network Conference. So please get with me if you would like to represent Team No Sleep at the Empower Network Conference in Chicago today, so I can get you your t-shirts ordered today, okay? So that pretty much covers that. All right, the next thing I want to talk about are the income streams within hashtag TNS marketing. Now, a lot of marketing systems, when they roll out, they'll roll out their one income stream, whatever it may be, and then they'll add gradually, here's another one, here's another one. Well, one of my favorite mottos or big sayings, things that I say all the time, is go big or go home, and that's really how I roll, okay? So I actually purchased this system back on October 12th, but I didn't want to roll it out until I had it just the way I wanted it, right? So anyway, there's not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 income streams with this system, okay? So let me lay those out for you really quickly, all right? The first income stream, of course, is Empower Network. Okay, before I go any further, I want to say something about this. A lot of people under me, and the majority of the people under me, because I've been focusing solely on Empower Network for the last October, November, December, January, February, March, 6 months straight, are probably like, why are you rolling out a system with other income streams? Well, this is really important. Those of you who know me know that I take care of my team always, okay? And just because I focus on Empower Network solely now doesn't mean that all those other hundreds of people that I brought into the marketing business before I focused on Empower Network, I should just leave hanging to dry, right? They still work in the business, and they still need and deserve to have a good, awesome, hot system that's going to convert for them too. So I didn't just make a system for myself and my people in Empower Network. I made this system so that everyone that I've brought into the internet marketing industry and the businesses that I've brought them in can actually use this system for them as well, okay? Because I want my entire team to be taken care of. So though there are 5 income streams, and though I am an affiliate for all 5 income streams, I will still remain focused on Empower Network, okay? That doesn't mean other people, can't sign up under me for those things, but my focus will still always be on Empower Network. Just remember that, okay? So Empower Network is the one income stream. The next one is going to be MCA, which is Motor Club of America. The next one is going to be Z&Z, which is going to have 2 steps, okay? It's Z&Z 1 and Big Cash, okay? The next one is called Instant Rewards, and it's also a 2-stepper, and it's got the starter and the 60 programs. Okay, and then the 5th income stream is also Instant Rewards, but it's only got 1 step, and that's called the 120 program. So really quick, let me break down the difference between this Instant Rewards and this Instant Rewards, okay? A lot of people who do this business say, well, I can get people through Z&Z1 and I can get people through Instant Rewards Starter, but then when I say, okay, you got to do Big Cash or 62, they're like, ugh, another program, more offers, okay? So really what I thought about a long time ago, which well before I rolled the system out, okay, like well before I even thought about this system more than 6 months ago, is I said, I wonder what would happen if I created an income stream with just 1 step instead of 2. So instead of getting someone to complete 1 program and then say, okay, now you got to do this one too, why don't we just hit them with 1 shot, do 1 big program, and make a lot of money at one time? So I threw in the Instant Rewards 120 program. So really, they just sign up for the 120. Yes, it's going to take them probably 6 to 8 offers to get their 1.0 credit. But if you think about it, when they're doing these 2 steps in either of these programs, it's the same thing. It still takes them about 6 to 8 offers. So with the 120 program, they still have to do 6 to 8 offers, but boom, that's it. When they're done, they don't have to do any other programs. And you get paid 120, which is more than you get paid with these 2 or these 2, individually, because that's Z&Z is generally $80 to $100 per person that completes both, and Instant Rewards is about $90 per person that completes both. Well, if you do the 120 program, you get 120 off the top, and you don't have a second step. So I threw that in there too. Okay, I threw that in there too. Now, here's something important to know. GDI is in the funnel for all of this. Okay, now if you're new to the marketing system and you're like, what's going on, and you don't understand what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Don't freak out and don't get confused. Get with your sponsor, because if your sponsor brought you in, they can explain to you what GDI is, okay? Because everyone I brought in this business uses GDI, okay? So Z&Z capture page and the Instant Rewards capture pages have GDI built into them, okay? GDI, 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 okay, in the funnel, all right? Empower Network is obviously just Empower Network. There is no funnel, it's just Empower Network, and that's all it needs to be. MCA, Z&Z, the Instant Rewards 2 steps, and the Instant Rewards 120 1-step, all 4 of these programs funnel down to Empower Network. So basically what that means is people are going to sign up for Empower Network. Excuse me, my screen just went blank. People are going to sign up for Empower Network, okay? So that means whether you're in Empower Network or not, which you should be, okay, because if you're not and people sign up for it, you're going to lose out, okay? If you're in Empower Network or not, people are going to sign up for it, okay? So you really should be in it because this one is Empower Network, and then all 4 others funnel to Empower Network, okay? So it's really important that, you know, if you want to earn on all these income streams, that you're a part of the income streams. And there was something else I wanted to say about that, and I can't remember what it was. Okay. Anyway, so, excuse me, my computer's updating. So basically, in this marketing system, and here's the big key thing that you need to understand. If you do all of these businesses, which is completely fine, I don't recommend it because it's very distracting, and I think the statistics is 96% of people fail in internet marketing because of distraction and shiny silver things here and there instead of focusing on one thing, which is why my focus is on Empower Network and nothing else. But I want you to know that you do not, even if you do all of these things, you do not have to sign up for 5 systems. You still sign up for one system because the great thing about the system, the way I have it set up, is each capture page has its own link. Okay, so for example, EmpowerNet capture page I think is the splash 1 page, splash 1, and then it'll say equal, and then it'll have your username. Okay, the MCA page is like www. blah blah blah, and then it'll say splash 2 equals username, your username, and then Z&Z the same, splash 3, and I'm not sure the order, but you guys get the picture, and then this one will have splash 4 equals your username, and then this will have splash 5 equals your username, right? So you only have to sign up for one system. You'll have 5 URLs, okay? You have 5 URLs that you can market if you want to market them all. That's up to you, right? And you'll be good to go. So you don't have all these different emails, okay? You don't have to create 5 email addresses to have 5 systems to market 5 different things, okay? You just have one system and you'll have 5 URLs, okay? Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because it's up to you, and this is just my suggestion. You take it with a grain of salt or take it to heart, whatever the case may be. If you're in GDI, you're going to have one domain through GDI anyway, your .ws, because you have to have a domain through GDI if you want to earn residual income through GDI, right? So if you have a .ws, then that means you've already got one domain. My suggestion is that you buy 4 more domains. Now, you can buy 4 more domains through GDI, which is going to cost you $10 a domain if you're doing a .ws. There are other places you can buy domains. Me particularly, I'm kind of loyal to DreamHost because I have several, I think I have 7 or 8 domains through DreamHost. DreamHost domains are $9.95 for the entire year, okay? A lot cheaper than GDI, okay? Another place, of course, you can get domains is GoDaddy, okay? There's a lot of places you can get domains. I'm not marketing for anybody in particular. I'm not soliciting, okay? I am saying that you need to have at least one through GDI, okay, so you can earn some residual income. Definitely need to have one through GDI. But I suggest you get 4 more because then you can cloak and do domain forwarding to each of your 5 capture pages, okay, if you're going to market all 5, okay? So that's what I wanted to say about that. Now, here's something else that's super cool about the system, right? So a lot of times if you bring someone in, let's say your income stream is MCA, okay? So you're bringing your people into MCA. So let's say you bring in Jane Doe, and Jane Doe's an MCA under you, and she says, well, man, this hashtag TNS marketing system has a lot of income streams, and I want to be part of those other income streams. Well, what happens is sometimes Jane Doe, being new to the internet marketing industry, doesn't understand that you really need to get back in touch with your sponsor to get your sponsor's link to sign up under your sponsor for these things, right? Which can become very frustrating because then they just go like, if Jane Doe wanted to do, you know, instant rewards, she could just go to instantrewards.net or .com, whatever it is, and sign up straight through there, and then, you know, you lose out as her sponsor, right? Or if she doesn't know any better, she could just go Google and find somebody else's link and not know any better. But, we know that we would like our people to come to us and say, hey, I want to sign up for instant rewards. What's your link? But it doesn't always work that way, right? So this is the cool, badass thing that I've got built into the system to make your life easier so that you don't lose any money, okay? So basically, for any of you guys who've been in marketing and used any other systems, you know that the back office of the system, and I'm not going to show it to you guys because that's exclusive for my team. My team has seen the system and all the capture pages, but I'm not going to show it to you guys yet. You're just going to have to wait, all right? So most of you all know that the back office is this big square, right? And then, like, in the middle of the square is the calendar, calendar, right? Your calendar, and then here's your capture pages to choose from. Okay, and by the way, the capture pages are not interchangeable. So if you like the way the Empower Network capture page looks, but you promote MCA, you can't use the Empower Network capture page to promote MCA. They all have their own capture pages. It's one capture page per income stream, and they're not interchangeable. Okay, so then over here you've got your little profile, right, to fill out your name and all your little username and ID number so that you get the sales, right? And your little autoresponders, okay, which, by the way, every income stream of the system has autoresponders built into it, okay, so you do not have to purchase Aweber, GBO, or anything else, but I suggest that you do, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, okay? So anyway, you have all these little boxes over here, as you know, to choose from, right? Okay, and then down here's the donate button. This is what I was talking about earlier. There's a donate button right there. Okay, but anyway, over here on the right side, and there's stuff over here on the right side too, okay? Over here on the right side, down here on the bottom, there's going to be 8 buttons. There's 8 buttons right here. And you say, well, what are those 8 buttons for, Laura? Okay, well, one of those buttons says ZNZ1, and one says ZNZ Big Cash, and one says IR Starter, and one says IR 60, and one says IR 120, and one says GDI, and one says MCA, and one says Empower Network. And you say, whoa, what are those for? This is what's going to make your life easier, okay? Because if your people who you've already signed up for whatever income stream you do decide that they want to do something else that's within this system that this system offers, we have every button, a link for every button in the back office, okay, of their system, okay? So when Jane Doe logs into her back office and says, man, I want to do instant rewards, okay, if she clicks on Instant Rewards Starter, for example, if she clicks on that because she decides she wants to do that, guess what? It's going to be linked to your referral link. That way, you don't have to worry about your people going, out on Google or going directly to the Instant Rewards site or getting messed up or mixed up and getting someone else's link or wait and worry about them asking you for your link so they can sign up under you. We've got buttons in the back office for every income stream that this system offers for your people that anytime they can just click on and sign up and it's going to go right to you, okay? That's like killer awesome, okay? Now, this is all contingent upon one very key important thing, okay? That you have your back office filled out properly, which is where your profile is at. Your profile where you put your name and your phone number and your address and all that good junk, right? There's going to be lots of buttons, okay, in there, and I'll just erase this. Okay, your profile. So here's your profile page, right? And it's got name, address, phone, blah, 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 all the profile stuff, okay? Well, down here, there's going to be a bunch of boxes. Matter of fact, there'll probably be 9 boxes, I think, okay? And I don't have room to draw them all, but I'm just going to draw a few, okay? So there's going to be all these boxes, and one's going to say Empower Network. And one's going to say MCA, and one's going to say IR 120, and one's going to say IR Starter, and one's going to say IR 60, and one's going to say ZNZ1, ZNZ Big Cash, so on and so forth, GVO, okay? There's going to be a box next to each and every income stream in the back office here, okay? Under your profile, okay? This is profile, okay? This is what you need to understand very carefully, because I do not want people coming to me saying, oh, you're stealing my leads. Oh, someone was supposed to sign up under me, but it went to you. Okay, so we're gonna squash that. I'm gonna nail this in on every video that I do between now and when the system rolls out, because I do not want there to be any misunderstandings. I don't do drama. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay, so here's the deal. If you do not fill this out properly, guess what? They're gonna go to me. All right, because I own the system, and if you owned a system and you spend all the money on a system to have a system built, and the people who are using your system can't fill it out appropriately, then you know what? They should go to you too. All right, so here's the deal. You need to put your Empower Network username in here, okay? Obviously, my Empower Network username is Free Money Mommy. So I would fill out this box and I would put Free Money Mommy, right? Okay? As long as you fill that out properly, with no typographical errors or anything like that, if someone clicks on your Empower Network or goes in your funnel and joins Empower Network, you're going to get paid on that, okay? Now, if you leave that blank, I'm going to get paid on it. You cannot leave these boxes blank. If you leave the boxes blank, you lose. Let me say that again. If you leave these boxes blank, they're going to default to me, which means I'm going to get paid on it. I'm going to be their sponsor, and I don't want to hear anybody mad about it, because I'm telling you right now that if you leave them blank, that's going to happen. I'm telling you right now that if you fill them out inaccurately, that's going to happen, okay? Now, you say, well, Laura, what if I'm not in Empower Network, and what if I don't want to join Empower Network, okay? Here are two options, okay? The wrong thing to do would be to leave it blank and let me get it, because that's not cool. Because if you have a sponsor who is in Empower Network, that person should rightfully get your people's sales, okay? So if Jane Doe is not in Empower Network, but her sponsor is Susie Q, okay? Obviously, Jane Doe doesn't have anything to put in there because she's not in Empower Network, but her sponsor is. So she should put Susie Q in here, right? Because Susie Q is her sponsor. Right? Susie Q is her sponsor. So Susie Q should get credit, right, for that Empower Network sign up. Same for all the other ones, okay? If you're not an MCA, okay, but you have a sponsor who is in MCA, then you need to put your sponsor's MCA username there, okay? If you leave it blank, Laura Parrish is going to get the credit. Same thing for Instant Rewards 120, Starter, Instant Rewards 60, ZNZ1, ZNZ Big Cash, and GVO. If you are not in any of these streams, okay, you need to ask your sponsor if your sponsor is. If your sponsor is in those streams, then you need to put their sponsor's either username or ID number, depending on what system it is, okay, so that your sponsor gets credit for your sales that you miss because you're not in it. Because if you leave them blank, Laura Parrish is going to get credit. Okay, so I want everyone to be crystal clear on this, okay, because I don't want there to be any issues. Leave it blank, Laura Parrish is going to get paid, okay? I just want everybody to know that straight up from the beginning, okay? So basically, that's just a little preview of the system and how it goes. And I know you guys can hear my kids in the background. Sorry, you have to just kind of ignore that. I have a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old running around. So, but anyway, that's pretty much how the system goes. Now, you heard me talk about GVO being in there, and GVO is in there. And again, remember how I said your little calendars right here, right? And above that is your capture pages for you to choose what capture page or whatever. I actually have a button in between those right here, and it's a GVO button, okay? And you say, well, Laura, if you've got autoresponders built into the system for us for free, then why would we pay for GVO autoresponders, right? Well, here's the deal. I am giving you 8 autoresponders for free, okay, for you to use. Because I don't think that people should have to pay straight up out of pocket for an auto response system if they don't even know if this business is going to work for them. Because truth be told, guys, this business isn't for everybody, okay? This is hard work, period. There is no doubt about this. Just because we work from home doesn't mean we don't work our butts off. I didn't make $30,000 in 28 days from sitting around twiddling my thumbs, okay? This is hard work, but I understand that it's not for everyone. It won't work for everyone, and I don't want people to have to pay out of their pocket, okay, for an autoresponder system that's not necessary unless they know for sure this is going to be the real deal for them, and then they buckle down and get serious about it. So I've provided autoresponders for free as part of the system. Now, again, that button is back there, though, because GVO, I've set up a campaign code in GVO that's going to give you 51 autoresponders for Empower Network. I do not have campaigns set up for any of the other income streams, not for MCA, Instant Rewards, or Z&Z. If you choose to set up campaigns for those and create a bunch of autoresponders or pay someone to do it for you, that's up to you, okay? But the only campaign code I have to give you is for Empower Network, and it's 51 autoresponders, okay? So for those of you who are serious about Empower Network and you know how it works, then you know that you need more than 8 autoresponders, okay? Because we need to constantly remind people, hey, we're here. Hey, don't forget about Empower Network. And people do sign up through them, okay? So there's 51. Now you say, why did you choose GVO instead of AWeber? Well, that's like a 2-hour discussion, but I'm going to sum it up really quick. The bottom line is GVO is extremely cheaper than AWeber, okay? And the income that you can earn from GVO is ridiculous. Now, the training site that's going to be in the back office of the system is about 90 pages long, and there are 3 or 4 pages in there that talk about GVO, talk about the cost of GVO, and talk about the commission structure of GVO, so you know how you can earn money with it. So I'm not going to go over that right now because you'll be able to do that in the training site, okay? But I will tell you that GVO is $9.97 a month for 500 subscribers, okay? And then you can upgrade and pay a one-time fee of $24.95 for the entire year and bump up to $5,000, which is for subscribers, which is what most people do. Now me, I've got the titanium because I need 20,000 subscribers, but most new people don't, okay? So basically, with GVO, you pay $9.97 a month, period, okay? And then to upgrade to 5,000 subscribers, you still pay the $9.97 a month, but then you pay $24.95 one time. One time, and that's it, okay, one time. So a lot cheaper than AWeber. I'm paying like $69 a month with AWeber right now, which is ridiculous, okay? When I can pay $44.95 with GVO, which I'm also a part of. You say, why both? But again, we're in the middle of transition and switchover. But GVO is a lot cheaper, and the income potential with GVO is just crazy, okay? So yes, GVO is an option for you, okay? Now, in the autoresponder there's going to be a third-party autoresponder button back there where you can, go ahead and enter your information to use the third-party autoresponder. You're going to see that you'll be able to enter AWeber as well. And you say, well, if you're not promoting AWeber, why is it back there? Well, again, because I always think about my team, and I don't want to force people's hand to do something they don't want to do. I brought people into AWeber, period. My entire team is in AWeber. Regardless of the fact that it's more expensive, okay, and regardless of the fact that you can earn a lot more money with GVO, some people just may not want to switch because they think it's a hassle, okay? So the people who don't want to switch and who love AWeber are more than welcome to keep their AWeber. And they can click on third-party autoresponders, and they can just plug in their little AWeber info, and they can still keep on trucking with AWeber without a hitch, okay? But again, I am promoting and offering GVO in the main part of the back office because it's cheaper and because the amount of money that you can make with it is significant, okay? So people will be able to use GVO or AWeber, whatever they like, or just stick with the 8 autoresponders that I have built into the system for free. So I think that about covers it. I think that's enough for right now anyway, as far as what's going on with the system and everything and the rollout. So again, I'm not going to give anybody a date, okay? The training site is not done. All right, the system is pretty much done, all right, but the training site is not done. Again, this is like a 90-page training site, and it's built into the system. So, I can't give you a date because my web developer, who is super badass awesome, has been working, diligently day and night to get it done. But, I'm not going to stress him over it, and I'm not going to stress over it either because, again, I bought the system back in October. It is now April 1st. So this system's been a long time coming, and there's no reason to rush anything because I want it to be just phenomenal when it rolls out, and it will be. So I went ahead and I opened up the public groups very early this morning because you guys know I don't sleep, for people to start joining because I want you guys to go ahead and get joined in the groups because when this system comes out, I don't want people saying, oh my gosh, let me get all my people in the group and let me get them in the Empower Network group and how do I set up the back office and try to do it all at once, right? So this is a transitional period. We're going to do it slowly so that it's accurate and it's smooth so that no one is confused or, anything like that, okay? So I've opened up the groups. I suggest you just start rolling your people in if your people are going to use hashtag TNS marketing for whatever income stream, okay, and start conversation in the groups, all right? There's not really anything in the files tabs, and I'll tell you that from the beginning just because everything's going to be in the training site, number one, and number two, for anyone who's been part of any other group, regardless of what the group is in Facebook, you know that it's very difficult to go through the Files tab in Facebook, because there's no way to organize them. You just click File, you add a document, and then like it's lost in like 8 million other documents, and you have to scroll and scroll and scroll and tag people, and it's a pain, right? So I really don't like using the Files tab because it's just so discombobulated and disorganized. So really, I only plan on putting things in the Files tab that are things like this video, for you guys to refer back to. And of course, anything that you guys come up with that you want to put in there. And if it's something I want to put in the training site, then I'll add it in the training site, and then most likely take it out of the Files tab. That way you know it's been transferred over, right? So we can all work together. And that's pretty much it. The last thing I want to say, and I'm saying this last because really, like I said a little bit earlier, I don't deal with drama, and I'm saying this last because that's pretty much how I feel about it. It's not going to happen. So if you read the group description that I put in both of the public groups, it says drama's not happening. I'm not going to put up with it. If you put negative crap on the wall, if you're talking about other people, if you're talking about other businesses, you're going to get a warning, and after that, you're just going to get kicked out. I mean, like it or not, that's just the way it is. And the other thing is, I'm the only admin for these groups. Okay, you'll see me if you click on admin, you'll see me and my husband. Okay, I put him on there as backup in case something were to happen to my account and it would get hacked. Okay, so I can have access to the groups at all times. But there's not going to be a he said, this admin said this and this admin said that and this admin functions this way. And no, I don't do that. I don't do drama. Okay, I'm the only admin. There's no reason to have a bunch of people worrying about this, because quite honestly, being an admin is a pain in the ass. All it is people bothering you about, oh, I need this and I need that, and can you tell me this and can you tell me that, and people saying, can you add my people, can you add my people, can you add my people? So it's really more of a burden than it is anything else, okay? And it creates drama, and I'm just not down with it. So the bottom line is, don't be negative, okay? If you have an issue, go to your sponsor, period, okay? Talk about positive things in the group, edify one another. If you have struggles, you can talk about struggles too, okay? But honestly, if you put something in the group that I feel is negative or whatever, I'm going to delete it. And if you want to get mad about me deleting your comment, then you're more than welcome to message me and let me know that. But honestly, I'm not going to deal with it because I have a lot of people to deal with, and I don't have time for the drama, okay? So that's just the way it is, and that's all I'm going to say about it. So again, happy April Fool's Day. Welcome to hashtag TNS Marketing. I think it's just going to be a great ride, and it's only going to get better, as you guys have seen in the last 10 months of my journey personally. And if you don't know what my journey is, you're more than welcome to search my page. I've got videos and everything everywhere. I'm sure you can find it all over the internet too, from being a stay-at-home mom who's never done internet marketing before in her life to just making $30,000 in 28 days. That's just crazy, crazy phenomenal. So if I can do it, you guys can do it, and much like David Sharp, I relate to him because I'm a recovering alcoholic, and it just doesn't get any better than this. And the last thing I will say, okay, because I have to say this, is the income disclosure, which is just because I make a lot of money doesn't mean you're going to make a lot of money, okay? Just because I'm providing you this system, this is not a guarantee of income for you, okay? This is just like any other business or job. You have to work. What you put into it is what you get out of it, okay? So there is no guarantee of anything by you guys using the system or, duplicating anything that I do, okay? So I think there was one other thing I was going to say too. Oh, yes, very important. Anytime I put anything in the groups, okay? Anytime I put anything in the public groups that has my link on it, here is the other disclosure. Do not, D-O-N-O-T, do not. I'm going to write this so for those who might be hard of hearing can see it. Do not ever do not ever sign up under my referral links unless I am your, hey kitty kitty, direct sponsor. I want to put that out there because a lot of times we get so busy and we have so much going on, and I might put something in a group and I have my link in it or whatever, or because I have so many groups and so much to deal with, I just mass do it to everybody, and then people get like an attitude, oh, she's trying to market her link to my team. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I do not want your people. I do not need your people. I am not a lead stealer, okay? So I'm saying it loud and clear. Do not ever sign up under my referral links unless I am your direct sponsor. If I put links in the group, okay, that are my referral links, which I'm actually going to do on purpose here in a little while, and let me tell you why. It's because if you are directly under me, you've been directly referred by me, and you want to sign up for those other income streams that are part of the system that's going to roll out, okay, you need my direct referral links, okay? So my level ones need to use those links to sign up so that you, if you're their level 2, you're their level 1, which is my level 2, or if you're, level 3, level 4, level 5, you've got to get the links from somewhere, right? Which means your sponsor has to get, if your sponsor is my level 1, has to get it from me, okay? So when I put my links in the group, it's for my level 1s. That's it. It's not to solicit anybody else. It's not to steal anybody's people. It's for my level 1s to sign up under me, and then they can take their link and pass it to their level 1s, who can then take their link and pass it to their level 1s, and it works down the chain, okay? So there's no need for people saying, oh, she put her links in the group, she's trying. No, I'm not trying to do anything, okay? Period. So do not ever sign up under my referral links unless I am your direct sponsor, okay? Go to your direct sponsor for everything, always. If your direct sponsor is not in whatever you want to sign up for, then you need to go to their sponsor. If they're not in it, then you need to go to their sponsor and up the line, okay? You should not be signing up under somebody else's referral links, okay? It's not appropriate. It's not appropriate. Now, a lot of times people say, well, I've been signed up, but they didn't help me, and they didn't do this, and they didn't do that, and you want to make an excuse. The bottom line is it really doesn't matter who your sponsor is, because you're the one who has to take the massive action to make the internet marketing business work for you, okay, period. Now, at the same time, I also say, and I also have an open door policy for my team, and always have, that if my team is under me and they're not getting what they need from me to be successful in their business, then I welcome them to regroup and go to someone else who can so they can get what they need, because I want my people to be successful whether I'm their sponsor or not, okay? I'm selfless like that. Not all sponsors are like that, okay? But I tell my people, if you're not getting what you need from me, you're more than welcome to go to someone else. It's not going to upset me at all, okay, period. But not everybody's like that. So if you have a situation where you want to sign up for something, and I don't care what it is, what income stream it is, and you just really don't want to sign up under your sponsor because you don't feel like you get what you need for them and it's a drama thing, don't come to me with that and be like, Laura, I want to sign up under you because I don't get what I need from my sponsor and blah, 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 blah. Do not come to me with that. You need to go to your sponsor, and you need to talk to your sponsor about these things, okay? Do not put me in that position, okay? That's not what I'm here for, okay? Go to your sponsor and say, hey, I want to sign up for this, but, maybe I don't feel like I'm getting what I need, or maybe I could have better direction this way, and work it out with your sponsor. And then if you can't work it out, go to your sponsor. But you should not be coming to me asking me for my referral links, ever, okay? So I just want to make that clear to you. All right, so now that this call has been, I think, probably an hour long, I want to go ahead and finish it up. So I appreciate you guys watching, and keep your eyes peeled for more, because I'm sure there'll be lots more in the upcoming days. I do plan on putting some videos out there on how-tos, so you know the how-tos of getting things set up before the system rolls out, okay? That way when it does roll out, you're not like, well, what do I do? How do I do it? Okay? There'll be lots of webinars, lots of videos. I'm not going to leave anybody hanging, all right? So appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming on the call, and I will see you on the inside of #TNS Marketing very soon.